I know there's something again, I kept on looking and I just couldn't see it. And I said, this is amazing, amazing, I couldn't see it. And I'll tell you what, I'll bring a kid and the kid will see it like that, you know. You know, there was a picture. You know how they hide the pictures?
Yeah.
Now, I could just say, there's something wrong with him, I can't see. But it's amazing, it's there. So Lord, look at the job you've done. See the idea? It's beautiful. Look at the job you've done, such a beautiful show that I am suffering. You know, look at the stupidity that's coming out. You know, it's all your show. Lord, I take my hat to you. Because I'm so look at this guy, steeped in this ignorance. But now I know that you are there. As I become an astika. I need to become an astika. Astika, what does it mean?
Believer.
Believer.
You know, when I was in Alaska, like you said, do I know Chinese?
Mm.
One day I go down, middle of the night, like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock night. Suddenly I see the Aurora Borealis. I said to myself, this is amazing. I asked the guy who was with me, I said, what the hell is that? He said, don't you know Aurora? Till that time I didn't even know the words.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, that's the point. You see, look at the stance you take. You know, in any flaw, either emotional, intellectual, let's say for example, some people can't pick up languages, for example.
Mm-hmm.
They just can't pick up languages. Mm-hmm. Some people cannot pick up, mathematics. And some people try in business and they never rise up, say, God, what's going on? What's wrong with... See, I mean, you do what you can. And some people, cannot walk well. Their feet are not very good. Sometimes they cannot dance. All these things. You have to laugh at the whole thing. It's amazing, I said, wow, I tried this and tried. And I can't dance, It seems like I have 2 feet, 2 left feet, and so on. So what can you do? You keep on trying. And maybe you might pick up. But don't become sourpuss against yourself. And then you look at the world also, when you start somehow taking fun, about it, just enjoying the thing, then you also don't criticize others. Your heart becomes bigger. See the idea? Why do we become critical of others? Because we are critical of ourselves. We got a problem. Mm-hmm. And this is why I can become so condemning and so judging of others, because I have a problem. And I need to recognize that. If I don't recognize it, I need to somehow start accepting myself as I am. You see, if my job requires for me to wear a toupee, I'll wear a toupee on so walk. It doesn't require, I don't have to worry about it. Now, the girls will not pursue me. It's all right, so what? I got my girl already. she likes me anyway. In the mornings when I get up. So what the heck? I don't care. You see what I mean?
Yeah,
yes.
It happens in the exercise. For me, I laugh myself because they all of a sudden they turn around. I have a problem with turning around. I can do the simple one slowly, and then if the half a turn, full turn they are doing, I just stand there. Everybody is on the other side. I'm on this side, and then I look at them. This one, I think I'm doing the right thing. I laugh to myself. I don't ridicule myself because that's the way I am.
That's right.
What can I do?
That's right.
I tried.
Yeah.
It happened so many times. They're all on the other side. Hey, that's what she said. She said half a turn. That's all I did.
Yeah. You have to learn to do that and just enjoy, have fun. Yeah. But if you are so preoccupied, then I better look at this. What am I doing? Where is this from? Well, that's the way I am. Well, wait a minute. Is that comfortable? No, it's not comfortable. So then it says, okay, so you better start somehow accepting yourself as you are. It doesn't matter. Oh, they're going to think, languages. Many people don't study a language because they're afraid to be a fools. They're good at whatever they do, but when you go study, you can't speak, And because of that, they don't try it. Like I don't try cooking because I know I'm going to make a mess. Like that, okay? So, I'm going to burn the food. I'm going to burn the water when I try to boil it, okay? So, like that, or laziness, whatever. But you better do it and just get a kick out of that. Okay? Because otherwise, if you cannot live with yourself, and you cannot live with the world as it is. You're creating a lot of stress and tension in the heart, and this knowledge will not dawn. We're I call this boycotting. Is that the right word? We're boycotting. We're putting booby traps in our life. So, when the cause is removed, what? When the cause is removed, what happens?
The effects are.
The effects are removed. They stop. Take away the cause, and the effects will remove.
The symptoms go away.
The symptoms go away, that's right. So, what is the cause? It always comes down to Atma Avidya. You know, it's lack of self-knowledge, so self-ignorance. They bring that forth, and all of a sudden you get charged up. Not foolishly, charged up in a sense that you relax. And you don't have to go on vacation for that. You don't have to stop working for that. The person that you don't like doesn't have to go away. The person that you want to stay and went doesn't have to come back. That is freedom. It's cognitive change, please. The whole thing is a cognitive change. The sun is still be able, it still comes up, no problem, but you know. See, superstition is longer guiding life. That's what is superstition, right?
Mm-hmm.
We create superstitions. It is a superstition that you make me sad. It is a superstition you make me angry. It is a superstition you make me proud. Superstition. You know, just like when the sun comes up, oh, it came up for me. Poetically might be okay. But you know, it's just, you wink an eye. It came up for me. See the idea? Okay, anyway. All right. So please read next one.
To take the classic example of the seeing of the rope as a snake, ignorance of the rope produces a snake. When the rope ignorance goes away, the snake also goes away. And when, we may ask, does the rope ignorance go? When the rope is seen, when it is known. Rope ignorance will go only in the wake of rope knowledge. Therefore, rope knowledge is the opposite of rope ignorance. When rope ignorance goes, anything that was there due to that ignorance will also go, because when the cause of a problem is removed, the symptoms also disappear. Similarly, for the person who has knowledge, all the activity is gone. Such a person becomes a sarva karma sannyasi, one who renounces all karma.
What does it mean by renouncing all karma?
Yeah, I was about to ask that.
That means he renounces the doership. He does the work, but he does not say, I did it. So.
That's right. That's right. And he has to start. He has to start for the Ajnani. You know, Ajnani means what?
Ignorant.
The person that doesn't know himself yet. He has to start with taking Ishvara as the karma phaladata. Not that we're trying to promote Ishvara. That's not the idea. Ishvara, the Lord. Not that we're trying to ring the bell for the Lord. No. It is so healthy. And it is so true that you can only claim the action as yours if you can claim anything at all. But the reaction, the results, you cannot claim that. And then what happens if you claim that you are the karma phala, the one that creates the results of actions? Look at this. A person that is a jnani, is self-knowledge, renounces, meaning he knows I'm not the doer, right? Now, but to get to that point, while he was an jnani, he actually took this